on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to courtside for today's action.
Welcome into Cedartown High School Bulldogs basketball here on the Big Double A, 106.1 FM and AM 1340, along with my broadcast partner Sam Branch, Andrew Carter with you here for this matchup of Cedartown High School hoops here on the Big Double A, as the Cedartown Bulldogs, who have been playing hot basketball of late, 2 wins in a row, the big win over Rockmart and the big win over Cass earlier this week. Now 5-8 on the season. And with one region win under their basket after the win earlier this week, will take on the Woodland Wildcats, a matchup. They're 7-8 on the year, and they are 0-4 in region play. The Bulldogs now sporting a 1-3 mark in region action. Sam, this is very similar to the girls' game, a game that Cedartown on paper should have a good chance to win. It's all about executing and doing what you're supposed to do.
Well, it is. And listen, you know, there's some things that you can take away from the Rockmart win that were extremely good. There's some things you can take away from the Cass win that were extremely good. But there's also some things that you can look off of that Cass win and say, look, if we're going to pick up a win here on the road tonight against Woodland, we've got to execute better, especially defensively. At one point, Cedartown had a double-digit lead over the Colonels, and then we allowed Cass to come back into that game. They would even take the lead back late in that game, and they would continue to just battle throughout the entire 4 periods worth of play. So Cedartown has to execute a little bit better. As you said, though, the Bulldogs have a little bit of momentum in their direction. They are coming off of those 2 back-to-back wins. Woodland, however, is coming off of a loss. They lost on Tuesday night to the Dalton Catamounts by a final score of 61-52. Prior to that, they would pick up...
That's a pretty close game with Dalton.
A very close game. They would pick up a non-region win as they would knock off Pepperell back on December the 30th by a final score of 72-42. But then going back into the 2025 calendar year, some losses to Haralson County as well as McMinn Central, a loss to Allatoona in region play, 57-38. A loss to Hiram in region play, 78-35. And I think the biggest telltale sign about how these two teams are going to match up, you had a loss to the Cass Colonels at Cass by a final score of 54-47.
Davion Smith gets the start, as well as Colton Prather, number 3. Dogs wearing their road black uniforms. Number 4 is Zane Diamond Paisley. Here, a pretty good raucous crowd from Cedartown on the opposite side of the stadium here. It'll be Cawthorn also getting the start, number 12. And Keenan Price, the big man, getting the start. That's your starting 5 for the Cedartown Bulldogs.
I think for Cedartown to be successful tonight, Andrew, we've got to do a couple of things. We've got to be able to hit the 3-point attempt if that's what we're going to try to do. But also, I think the biggest key, we got to get the big man, Keenan Price, involved and get him involved early.
Starters for the Woodland Wildcats, Landon Dougherty, number 2. Woodland in all white uniforms, trimmed in maroon and dark blue, navy blue. Camden Davis also getting the start, number 5 for the Wildcats. Also number 10, the senior 6'2", Amir Heath.
Number 14,
And R.J. Martin, another senior, 5'11". He's a guard. And number 24 for them is Caden Moore, a 6'1" senior, 180 pounds, strong forward. And that's your starting 5, Dougherty, Davis, Heath, Martin, and Moore for the home Woodland Wildcats. As we mentioned, Cedartown in their black road jerseys, Cedartown in script on top of the numbers, white outlined in red, the red stripe outlined in white down the side, the Bulldog logo on the side of their uniforms, Wildcats on the front of the white uniforms, navy blue outlined in maroon. Jumping for them will be Landon Dougherty, and Keenan Price jumping for the Cedartown Bulldogs will be defending the left goal, beg your pardon. Yeah, the right goal. And to tell you all about it, Sam Branch with the play-by-play story.
Thank you, Andrew Carter. It will be Cedartown's big man Keenan Price in the center circle, and the Bulldogs will win the opening tip. Davion Smith quickly off the left, and then he just lost the handle on it, and it's out of bounds. And Smith wants that one back, but he's not going to get it back. So it'll be Woodland basketball after we do win the opening possession, but then lose it. So Woodland with the basketball and the steal. ZDP, and he lays it in off the window, and just like that, the Dogs are on top 2-0.
Well, one turnover deserves another, and that was definitely winning Cedartown's favor.
Cedartown in a full court press. We've got 3 guys. Now we double team at the half-court line. Woodland will work it into the corner. A 3 on the way, well short.
Well, great job there by Keenan Price to get right in the face of number 2, Dougherty, right there.
Davion Smith with the rebound and the layup on the other end, the coast-to-coast basket, and the Dogs have doubled their score. 4-0.
Well, that crowd on the other side really vocal right now.
Cedartown again working after that full court press. We had the trap. Woodland will break it. They'll work it to the near side, and they just throw it out of bounds. You had number 2, Dougherty, with it on the baseline, but he tried to work it out to the perimeter to number 24, Caden Moore, and it was just a bad pass over his head, and another turnover, and Cedartown will get the basketball back.
And again, Keenan Price applying pressure on Dougherty, forcing him to throw that errant throw. And the Dogs will take it the other way again on the offense.
Colton Prather with it, top of the key, working from the Woodland W. They work it into the near sideline, into the corner. Davion Smith with it now. Cedartown working from right to left on your radio dial. Smith, free throw line, gives it to Cothran. Right side, Prather. Prather, top of the key now. Fakes a 3, now floats it to ZDP. It was knocked away, but Diamond Paisley able to recover. Right inside the perimeter, the pull-up long 2, and it is no good. And then we've got a foul called. And that one is going to be against Woodland on the rebound attempt. So Colton Prather will force that foul as they call it on number 24, Caden Moore, down on the baseline.
First foul of the ball game for either side.
Cedartown will inbound it on the baseline. It'll be Davion Smith that'll send it in. We get it into ZDP, and he draws contact as he went up for the left-handed layup there. And so Diamond Paisley will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Cedartown with a clear height advantage on the floor as Keenan Price, the big man for the Dogs, the biggest kid out there.
I believe Dougherty picked up the foul there, number 2, if I'm not mistaken. At least we'll give it to him.
First free throw attempt on the way from ZDP. Off the back of the iron, a little too strong, no good.
Of course, we're also following the college football playoff, the semifinal in the Peach Bowl at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and right now Oregon and Indiana are neck and neck. We'll talk more about that at halftime.
Second free throw attempt on the way from ZDP, and it is good. It is a 5-0 lead for the Bulldogs. Woodland will inbound. Cedartown will continue to press. We've got 3 in the Woodland backcourt. Woodland will try to work through the pressure. They'll get it to the half-court line, and then they throw it away again, trying to work it to Landon Dougherty. And so far, this tough Cedartown defense is proving to apply the pressure well in the backcourt, forcing yet another turnover by the Wildcats.
Yeah, we're kind of focusing in on Dougherty, and it's kind of been a no-go for him.
They work it back outside. Davion Smith, now ZDP, working off the far side wing, brings it near side. Colton Prather with it. Working just to the left of the top of the key, now just to the right of the top of the key to ZDP, back to Prather. Prather continues to work it back to ZDP. Pull up, long 3. No good. Rebound Cedartown's Keenan Price. Price will work it back out to Colton Prather. Prather, the big man with it, works it out to Braylon Cothran. Cothran, the pull-up jumper, mid-range. It's no good. And then it's out of bounds. It'll be off Woodland. It's going to be Cedartown basketball. Or as I should say, it'll remain Cedartown basketball.
Keenan Price right there trying to get the rebound. He had a hand on it, but last touched by the Woodland Wildcats. It will stay with the Dogs.
Colton Prather will get it into Price. Back to Prather. Prather drives baseline. Now to Price. Price, a little fingertip roll from only about a foot out, and he gets that one to go, and it's 7-0.
That was set up there with a great give there from Colton Prather. Great job there on the little pass, almost a no-look pass.
Cedartown almost with a steal in the backcourt, but we're going to force the turnover again. ZDP comes away with it. Colton Prather with it, driving into the front court. Now he'll back it outside. Diamond Paisley, left side, layup, good. He went to the left side with the right hand and made it work, and it's 9-0.
Hot start by the Bulldogs, forcing turnovers. Offense also doing well, just a good start.
Woodland able to work through the defense, but we knock it away. This time it's Braylon Cothran. Ahead to ZDP. Again, the layup, the foul, the basket, and a chance at a three-point play. Diamond Paisley showing out again.
Cannon Davis picking up the foul, the third on the Wildcats already. And just like in the girls' game, Sam, the fouls really starting to pile up early on the Woodland Wildcats. Keenan Price will get a breather on the bench as number 2 comes in, Jaden Price.
Diamond Paisley a chance at a three-point play here. He's got 7 of Cedartown's 11. The and one on the way, and it is good. 12-0. Make it 8 for ZDP on the night.
2-touchdown lead.
Woodland trying to work through the press. We have almost a steal there in the backcourt. We do work it ahead to Dougherty. Dougherty tries to feed to Moore, and another steal. This time it's Cedartown's Colton Prather that comes away with it.
Listen, Colton Prather danced on that out-of-bounds line, and it goes coast to coast.
Coast to coast. He went to the left side and made it work. Cedartown pitching a shutout up to the first timeout. 14-0 your score. 4:47 left. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back here on the Big Double A.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Woodland will inbound it out of the timeout. The Dogs with a 14-0 lead and another steal. Woodland recovers, and now we're going to have a jump ball call as both ZDP and Landon Dougherty for Woodland rolled around on the hardwoods with it. 4:38 is left here in the first period, and it'll stay Woodland basketball.
Well, the Dogs are laying down the hammer early. I mean, they're playing very, very aggressive defense and trying to get this game out of hand early.
Davis works into Hart, and Hart is going to be called. Or no, we're going to get a foul called against Cedartown. It'll be against number 1, which is Davion Smith, and that's going to be his first. It was away from the ball, or either it happened before Hart went into the shooting motion, so it will be on the floor.
Looked like there might have been a...
Dougherty off the inbounds pass. He threw it up there, couldn't get it, but he got his own rebound, and Woodland is on the board with 4:23 left in the first. It's 14-2.
I think Woodland got away with the travel there right as that foul call happened.
Davion Smith into the corner. Jaden Price, a 3 on the way. When the reaction is that loud, I don't have to tell you that it was good. 17-2, Price hitting from beyond the arc. Woodland drives, and then a foul called as Davis took it to the lane. And Colton Prather is going to be called for the offense, and it's going to be a chance for a three-point play for Davis and the Wildcats.
It may have been the best looking shot, although I feel like Woodland might have gotten away with an illegal high ball screen there. I think a little bit too much contact, but they will get the extra chance there. That one up and no good, and saved by Woodland, and the Dogs will get it back. It might have been out of bounds off the Dogs anyway.
They threw it right into Braylon Cochran. Davion Smith on the opposite end of the floor. The little baseline right-handed layup runner gets it to go. It's 19-4.
Yeah. Little man does big things.
Yes, he does. Dougherty down low, high off the window, and that's good. Again, they were trying to work it to Landon Dougherty, and they've been able to do it on back-to-back possessions, have the Wildcats. Near side, Davion Smith. Now to Colton Prather. Prather from the Woodland W. He'll direct traffic. Right side, Braylon Cochran. Now back to the top of the key to Davion. Smith is going to call the play. He's going to adjust the offense. Moves Colton Prather over to the right side. Prather now bounces it outside, and we go to Davion. Davion near side 3. That's going to be off its mark, and then off the noggin of Jaden Price as it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Woodland basketball.
Keenan Price is going to come back in the ball game. He will replace, looks like it'll be Braylon Cochran who will take a breather.
The inbounds will come from Woodland on the baseline. Cedartown still with 3 guys in the backcourt applying the pressure. Woodland works it from right to left, right to left. Now they'll bring it near side and across the timeline to Hart. Hart almost loses it as he was turning around with it. Able to regain it. We tip that pass, but Dougherty is there to clean it up. Near side now to Hart. Hart working off the wing. They work it to Moore. Moore's going to have a pull-up 3. It looks good, but it was off the mark to the left. And Colton Prather is there for the rebound. Prather's going to go ahead to the big man. Price, catch and shoot, good. Keenan Price, the big man, went up top.
It was from the right elbow, Sam. I mean, he just put it up there. It was perfectly placed on the pass, and a great shot there by Keenan Price.
Woodland works it into the front court, has it knocked away, but Moore is there to clean it up for the Cats. Then he's going to drive. That shot was up, and it was no good, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
It's going to be on, I believe, Keenan. Yeah, it's going to be on number 2, Jaden Price. That'll be his first foul, and the Dogs' third of the period. 21-6 the lead for Cedartown. A chance here for number 24, Caden Moore. First free throw is no good. Off the back of the iron, a little too much on the shot there.
Moore, the 6'1" senior. Second shot on the way. It's up, and it is good. So it's now 21-7.
Late in the first quarter, it's Indiana 14-7 lead over Oregon in the Peach Bowl.
Go Hoosiers. Jaden Price feeds to Keenan Price, back outside to ZDP. Now Colton Prather with it from the W. He will direct traffic, brings it near side to Davion. Smith working off the near side wing, will work to his right, back to the middle of the floor. They'll go to Colton Prather with it. Now they'll feed it once again. Keenan Price. That's like taking candy from a baby.
I mean, there's no one there to match his height, and he made it look easy.
Moore to Hart. Hart can't finish at the rim. That was a good-looking play. They just couldn't finish. ZDP picks up the loose basketball into the front court. Colton Prather. Baseline goes from one end of the court to the other. And now to Davion Smith. Smith to the big man. Now to Prather. Prather near side. Davion, pull up 3. Off the back of the iron, no good. And the rebound is taken by the Wildcats. It's going to be Woodland pushing it into the front court. It's Davis. Davis now working it down to the baseline, and it's Heath, and he stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
No,
a foul.
Foul's going to be called on Keenan Price there. It was on the floor. That'll be his first and team number 4 for the Dogs. Number 22 is in the game now. Solomon James checking in for number 5, Camden Davis, who will take a breather on the bench for the Wildcats.
Coach Burns adjusting some things from the sideline, wanting to get this Cedartown defense set up. The inbound pass goes to Moore. The catch and shoot 3 is no good. A lot of contact on the backside. Nothing called. James with the rebound. Now a 3 on the way from Dougherty. It's also no good. And Price comes away with the rebound for the Dogs.
Boy, Solomon James got away with a push off there, but the official, I guess, didn't see it.
ZDP working the left side. Feeds to Keenan. Price takes it to the basket. It's good, and another chance at a 3-point play for the Dogs. They extend the lead 25-7.
Well, you give Keenan Price the lane, he's going to take it, and he just did. Made it look easy right there. Looks like Lathan Spivey will go into the ballgame. Foul called on Caden Moore, I believe his second foul. 4 on the Wildcats in this period. We're still in the first period, 25-7. Been several stoppages of play.
Malik Lowe is checked into the game for the Dogs, as well as Manny Holmes. The and one is short. Left it off the front of the iron. But there's Lowe for the offensive board. Gives to ZDP. Off the window, good. Zane Diamond Paisley's in double figures before the end of the first. And then a steal by Manny Holmes, but he went in the out-of-bounds line into the backcourt, but good hustle there by Holmes. Right idea, just couldn't finish. So Woodland will get the basketball back with just under a minute to play. The inbounds will come into the Wildcat backcourt. It'll go into Jonathan Hart. Hart into the front court. Works to his right. Near side for us, now back to his left. They'll swing it into the corner. They wanted more for the 3. He has to pull it down. He'll work out of the corner now to number 22, James. James goes back to Hart. Hart near side. He's going to pull up the 3 from the wing. It's no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown's Manny Holmes. ZDP will bring it down the floor for the Dogs with Colton Prather on the sideline. ZDP, pull up 3. No good, off the back of the iron. And the rebound is going to be tracked down by the Wildcats. Woodland will quickly push it into the front court. Hart working to his right, near side, gives it off to Heath. He's going to pull up a 3. It's no good. But Woodland will come away with the offensive board. Now they'll feed to Dougherty, and he's able to make that one go, and it's 27-9.
I think Dougherty may be the heart and soul of this team as far as scoring goes. He's really done a good job. The junior forward, 6'1", has had several shots go tonight, and it's 27-9.
Zane Diamond Paisley, the pull-up long jumper. It is no good. That'll send us to the second period, 27-9. Back after this 60-second break here on the Big Double A.
make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember, Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
A big first period for the Bulldogs as they lead at 27-9.
Zane Diamond Paisley off the inbounds pass. That three was in, and then it was out, and the rebound is taken by the Wildcats. Top of the key, they're going to work to the left side as Heath quickly on the block. And you guessed it, Keenan Price. Big block from the big man. They'll work it now to Price. They try to get it to him on the baseline. Braylon Cothran was trying to feed to Price down low on the near side block, but then it was knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats' Landon Dougherty. It will stay Cedartown basketball. The original starting five back on the floor for the Dogs. Prather will inbound. ZDP, near side wing, going to work to the right side. Feeds to Davion Smith just inside the arc. The long two is no good, and the rebound is taken once again by Woodland. One thing that the Wildcats have been able to do pretty well is rebound the ball. A three on the way from Hart. It's no good, and ZDP able to pick up the defensive board for the Dogs. He'll bring it into the front court. Davion Smith, near side, works his magic in the lane. Right-handed layup is good, and it's 29-9. The Dogs with a 20-point lead as we're coming up on 7 minutes left to play in the opening half.
Travel.
He was so wide open, he scared himself to Demir Heath there at the free throw line. They were going to try to work it to Dougherty in the near side corner for a three, Andrew, and he just got out in front of himself.
Yeah, he did.
So the inbound will come from Davion Smith to Colton Prather. Prather quickly into the front court, working from between the circles, going to ease to his right side. He'll give it up to ZDP. Diamond Paisley. They'll work it back to the left side to Prather. Prather looking for Diamond Paisley at the free throw line. The give and go goes to Davion Smith. Smith right side, works the baseline, has to come back outside. Braylon Cothran pull-up jumper, and it's good. We are spreading the love tonight. Braylon Cothran makes it 31-9.
You love to see it.
Woodland working it into the front court quickly is Dougherty out of the corner. Now back to the top of the key to Davis. Davis has to go to Dougherty. Dougherty, he's going to pull up a long three, and it's no good. And Colton Prather is there for the rebound. Prather into the front court quickly in transition, loses it for a moment, picks it up, gives it to Diamond Paisley. Kick out, Davion Smith. Back-to-back shot from the same exact spot, and it is good. 33-9, timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We'll be back after this 60-second break here on the Big Double A.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Quickly out of the timeout, Woodland able to work it into the front court, and Dougherty is able to get the finger roll to go from about 2 feet out, and it's 33-11. The Dogs work it into the front court. Prather with it from the W. He'll bring it to Smith. Now back to Colton Prather. Prather brings it back to Smith. Davion near side wing. Thought about stepping into the three. He'll pull it down and give to Braylon Cawthorn, who will rotate it over to Prather. Prather trying to feed to Keenan Price, the big man, and it's knocked away, and Woodland comes away with a steal. The Wildcats quickly in transition. Left side, shot was up, and it was no good. We got away with a foul there as Braylon Cawthorn comes away with the board for the Dogs. Prather to Smith. Davion, pull-up jumper, long range two. No good, and that one is out of bounds off of Cedartown. It'll be Woodland basketball.
Keenan Price tried to rein that one in, but it was instead it went out of bounds off of his fingers, and Woodland will take it the other way.
Moore with it in the backcourt, trying to work through that Cedartown defense. They'll get it to Davis. Now they'll float it to Moore in the front court. Woodland, just in the nick of time, crosses the timeline. Now they'll go to the free throw line. It's going to be Heath who drives. Can't get that one to finish. The offensive board, they'll come back outside with it. It's Moore, top of the key. Right side to Heath. Heath near side corner, works it into the lane, throws up the hope and the prayer, and can't get it to go. And he is fouled as he was moving erratically, trying to get around that Cedartown defense, and they're going to get, I believe, again, the big man for the Dogs, Keenan Price, on the foul, and that'll be his second one of the night. And that will send number 10, Amir Heath, the 6'2 senior, to the free throw line for a pair.
The Dogs only have 5 fouls total in this game so far. 1 here in this period. We have 4 in the first period.
Have a wet spot on the floor we're taking care of quickly.
Indiana still leading 14-7 over Oregon in the second quarter in the Peach Bowl.
Looked like a big run down there by Mendoza down the sideline. Picks up a Hoosiers first down. First free throw attempt on the way. It's up and off the front of the iron. No good from Amir Heath.
Well, I remember a few years ago, a lot of Georgia Bulldogs made the trip to Indy for a national championship game, and a ton of fans from Indiana have made the trip down to Atlanta, to Georgia, for this semifinal game.
Second free throw attempt is up, and that one does find its way home, and it's 33-12. Amir Heath going 1 for 1, or 1 for 2, I should say, from the stripe on that trip. Braylon Cawthorn, right side to Prather. Prather now to Davion. Smith working from between the circles, moves it again to the right. Now they'll work it into the court. And Jaden Price, pull up three, and it is no good. And Woodland comes away with the rebound. The Wildcats push it quickly into the front court, trying to use speed. And Moore from the left side draws contact, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. And that one's going to be against Colton Prather, and that's going to be his second of the night. So Caden Moore to the stripe. Cedartown with a comfortable lead here in the second period. 4:36 remaining, 33-12 as the first free throw attempt from Moore is strong off the back of the iron. Second free throw attempt on the way. Up and again, no good, too strong. Rebound taken by Cedartown's Zane Diamond Paisley. Almost a steal there by Amir Heath, though. When we get around it, Davion Smith going to work the baseline, gets it to go from the left side. The layup is good.
Sam, we took advantage of that advantage, that one-man advantage on the other end. I mean, he was wide open, was Davion.
Pull up three by Woodland, no good. Offensive rebound taken by Solomon James. Outside to Moore, 3 on the way, no good. ZDP comes away with the board. They'll give it up to Davion. Smith will push it into the front court, working to the right side. Now he'll go back outside to ZDP. Diamond Paisley, pull up 3, no good. Had a good look at one, just couldn't get it to go. Rebound taken by the Wildcats. James feeds to Moore. Moore baseline, left-handed lay-in is good, and it's 35-13. Excuse me, 35-14. Prather to Smith. Smith back to Prather, working the perimeter. Right side, Jaden Price. Back to Prather. Prather back to Smith. Smith near side. He'll go back to Prather. Prather on the right side. Goes into the perimeter, then bounces it back outside to Smith. Smith, left side to ZDP, and then we've got lane. I guess we were camping in the lane there. 3 seconds is called on Braylon Cawthorn for the Dogs, so that'll force a turnover with 3:30 left here in the first half. And it'll be Woodland basketball.
You just don't hear that called that often.
Hardly ever do you see that one. But it will be a turnover forced by the Wildcats. And they are going to take their time trying to break the press. Davis to Moore, and then he has it knocked away. Cedartown's there to clean it up in the form of Prather. The floater from the lane, no good, but he got his own rebound. He feeds it to the charging Braylon Cothran, and then a foul called against Woodland as Cothran would take it to the rim.
That was very close to an offensive foul, but in fact, Woodland was just clamoring for it. The foul is called on the Wildcats, and it will send Cothran to the free throw line to shoot 2.
First foul against Woodland here in this second period of play. First free throw attempt on the way from Cothran. It is up and it is in and out, no good.
Now Palmore really wanted that foul, or that charge call, but he ended up picking up the defensive foul.
Woodland will switch around some personnel for the rebound attempt. And Cothran will get ready to fire his second. Malik Lowe waiting to enter the game. Free throw attempt on the way. It's also no good off the back of the iron. But Cedartown comes away with the board. Davion Smith gives it to Braylon Cothran, and then another foul called against the Wildcats.
Like a pinball machine out there. Jonathan Hart called for the foul, number 0. And looks like Cothran will come out of the ball game.
Yep, Malik Lowe going to check in for Braylon.
He will indeed.
That comes with 3:10 left in this second period. The inbound pass goes to Davion Smith. Smith to Jaden Price, working off the far side. Now top of the key is Colton Prather. Prather to Lowe. Lowe to Smith. Smith working from the far side corner. Comes back to Lowe. Now they float it into ZDP. Diamond Paisley in the lane. Working through a triple team. And then we've got a stoppage called, and they're going to get
they're going to get 3.
Yep, for in the lane. ZDP was trying to work through that defense, and he just took too long to get out of the lane there. And so that will be a turnover with 2:53 left. Woodland will inbound it.
I haven't seen that call much at all, and definitely haven't seen it twice in one game. There's a turnover. ZDP picks it up.
Yep, a steal by Diamond Paisley. The pass to Davion. Can't get it to go, but ZDP with the rebound. He can't get it to go. Got another rebound, and he's fouled. Diamond Paisley.
All over the place.
Got the offensive board twice and then forced the contact. They get, looks like number 5, I believe Davis, for the foul, and that will send Zane Diamond Paisley to the free throw line. He has 10 points on the night, 6 rebounds. First free throw attempt on the way from ZDP. It's up and it is no good as it was just off to the right.
4 substitutions now for the Wildcats.
Yep, they're bringing in some fresh bodies. Looks like a lot of their starters coming back out, including Dougherty. Heath also coming back out. Hart also back out.
And Moore is also out there, 24.
Second free throw attempt on the way from Zane Diamond Paisley. It is up, and it is, in and out, no good. Rebound, though, taken by Cedartown's Jaden Price. Price feeds it right back to ZDP. Can't get that one to go. And this time, Woodland comes away with the loose ball rebound. And then a foul called on Zane Diamond Paisley as he was going for the steal. That'll be his first.
He picked it up there. He had the ball, but I guess he was a little too much forceful contact there as he was trying to punch the ball away.
The inbounds will come from the far sideline in front of the scorer's table into the front court to Hart. Hart will come to Moore. Moore near side trying to work off the wing. Now he bounces it back outside. They go to number 10, Heath. Heath is going to try to drive the baseline, and that looked like a whole lot of ball.
Boy, it did.
But they're going to get Colton Prather again, and that's going to be his 3rd.
Goodness.
So that will send number 10, Heath, back to the charity stripe.
That foul also will put Woodland in the bonus.
First free throw attempt on the way is up, and it's no good. Too strong off the back of the iron. Sub coming in for the Dogs. And it'll be Manny Holmes who will relieve Colton Prather with 3 fouls.
You do not see Colton Prather relieved very often. He's usually out there almost all the time.
Well, and you also don't see him in foul trouble a lot either.
Exactly.
Something that he does well. Second free throw attempt is up, and it is good, and it's a 20-point lead for the Dogs, 35-15, even though it feels like the Dogs have been on a little bit of a scoring drought here of late, only scoring 8 points in this second quarter. 3-point attempt on the way, and it is no good there from Jaden Price.
Well, the bucket is like closed for business right now for the Dogs.
Woodland able to get the rebound. Hart with it, and he's going to get called for the travel as he was trying to set himself up for a 3. And that is a tough mistake there by the junior shooting guard, Jonathan Hart. So Cedartown will get the basketball. ZDP gives it right back to Davion Smith. Smith will work it into the front court, right side. Malik Lowe, now ZDP. Diamond Paisley to Manny Holmes. Holmes, handoff goes to Jaden Price. Price to Davion. Smith working from the near side. Gives it to ZDP, back to Lowe. They're going to work it around to the far side. Now they'll come back to the top of the key. Davion going to go around Hart, left side. Can't get the layup to go. But the contact and the foul is going to be called, and it'll send Davion Smith to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Well, when Davion shoots under that, in that paint under the basket, I mean, he's like a laser beam. I mean, he's so fast, and he really wasn't going to have a chance to make that one go because of the defender around him, but forced the contact and the foul, but missed his first free throw just now. That one up and no good.
Just a little too strong off the back of the iron. 1:34 left to play in the second period. Second free throw attempt is up, and it is good, and it's now 36-15. Indiana knocking on the doorstep, trying to go up 2 scores on Oregon right now. Third down and goal. Dougherty, a 3 on the way. It's no good. Rebound taken by ZDP for the Dogs.
Yeah, it was an Oregon turnover that gave Indiana great field position.
Davion Smith trying to work into the perimeter, has to bring it back outside to Diamond Paisley. Now they'll come back to Smith. Smith near sideline, going to try to work around a high ball screen. Now goes to the right side to Holmes. Holmes to Lowe. Lowe, right side, baseline, tries to drive, has to come back outside. It was blocked, but he was able to give it back. ZDP, 3 on the way, and it's good. Diamond Paisley from beyond the arc. He's got 13 on the night.
39-15. Touchdown, Indiana.
Davis to Dougherty. Dougherty, baseline runner, can't get it to go. Got his own rebound. The putback, though, is good. 39-17.
That's a pretty good shot there by Dougherty. He was almost behind the hoop there, able to make it go as he was falling away.
Davion Smith near side, 3-point. It is good. No, long 2. 41-17.
He must have had a toenail on the line.
Left side is Moore. He'll drive coast to coast, can't get it to go. Davion Smith gets the rebound. He'll go ahead to Malik Lowe. Lowe feeds to Manny Holmes. Holmes, far side, drives the lane. The floater can't get it to go. Malik Lowe, the rebound. The putback, it's good. Draws the foul. And a chance at a 3-point play for Cedartown's Malik Lowe.
Boy, I'm telling you, everybody on the Bulldogs who's had time on the floor tonight's contributed in some way.
Davion Smith and Zane Diamond Paisley both with 13 points. Keenan Price with 8. Malik Lowe with his first basket. He's also got 2 rebounds. Chance to add a point to his total right here with the and one, and he does so. And it is now 44-17. Dogs big lead as we get ready to go to halftime as Moore just loses it. Lathan Spivey picks up the loose basketball, and then he is fouled.
Yeah, Amir Heath reaching in there, and that's going to send Cedartown to the line to shoot 2 as that foul put the Wildcats over the limit.
Yep, so Lathan Spivey will head to the charity stripe.
Now he's got a chance to get on the board, and that would mean, I think, everyone who's had floor time tonight
just about. Manny
could
Holmes,
have points.
Yep, Manny Holmes, the only one. Manny and Lathan, the only 2. First free throw attempt on the way is up, and it is no good from Spivey. Number 21 for Cedartown, Jacoby Williams is also checked in, and you have number 15, Trey Binion, that is also checked in. Second free throw attempt on the way from Spivey, and it is also no good, just a little too strong off the back of the iron. Woodland tried to bounce it off of a Cedartown player, and then it is a wild high shot there from Trey Binion, who all of a sudden found a present and didn't know what to do with it. So he threw it high off the window. Cedartown turns it over, gives it to Woodland. 5 seconds, the Wildcats roll it in. They'll try to force it ahead, a last-second shot, and it is no good. And Cedartown will head to the locker room. It is a 44-17 lead for the Dogs here on the road at the half in region play. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and talk about that first half of action. Also catch you up on a few other sporting news events going on throughout the area tonight. It's Cedartown High School basketball here on the Big AA. Back after this 2-minute break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Georgia needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Cedartown Bulldogs enjoying a 44-17 lead over the Woodland Wildcats here in the boys' varsity game here on this rainy and soggy Friday night. Along with Sam Branch, Andrew Carter with you here with your halftime report. And Sam, when you have two players in double figures scoring-wise and another one almost in double figures, you're having a pretty good night. And also, you're having a pretty good night when everyone but two players who have seen action on the floor have scored points. And, I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good game.
Well, that's called sharing the love, and it's also called executing where you need to. As you mentioned, two players already in double figures for the Bulldogs, and it's Zane Diamond Paisley and Davion Smith. They both have 13 points each. Davion, 2 rebounds on the night, but he has been all over the place. Zane Diamond Paisley doing what ZDP does. He's got 7 rebounds on the night so far. Keenan Price, he's got 8 points. We saw him kind of limited in time a little bit in the latter part of that first half, and honestly, Andrew, I think it's just because we had gotten out to such a big lead. Coach Burns wanting to give an opportunity for some of these younger players to get out onto the court and get some time, and this is a perfect opportunity to do so. Now, I expect when we come out of the locker room, you know, as long as there's not something going on that we're not aware of, I expect to see Keenan right back there on the floor to get some good reps and to get some time. Jaden Price, he's got 3 points as well as Malik Lowe, and then you've got Colton Prather and Braylon Cothran, both with 2 points. The only Bulldog that's in foul trouble is the aforementioned Colton Prather. He's got 3 on the night. We saw him come off the floor late in that second half just to preserve some time for him and hopefully keep him from getting even deeper in foul trouble. And, you know, in a game like this, when you're up 44-17 and you have such a cushion and you're playing so well, one of the last things that you want to see happen is for your floor general to foul out of the game. And it's just not necessary, if you will. And so Prather got to ride the bench there for a little bit of the latter part of that second half. The only other players with fouls, you have Keenan Price with 2, Zane Diamond Paisley, you have Jaden Price, and you have Davion Smith, all with a single foul each. So the Bulldogs just seem to be clicking much better in all aspects of the game, and especially shooting-wise. We kind of talked about this during the Cass game, and we talked about how we were shooting the ball better, and part of that was just because we were executing, but part of it was also because we were just taking better shots. Yeah. We were taking more high-percentage shots versus those low-percentage shots. And if you look at what Cedartown has been able to do from the floor tonight, The only place that we haven't succeeded at so far has been the three-point line, and we saw that the Dogs were able to do that in our last two games, but they're coming out a little bit slow, a little bit flat from beyond the arc. We're only 2 for 10 there, but overall from the floor, Cedartown shooting 19 for 36, so that's 52% from the floor, 17 for 26, which is 65% from two-point range. We've only made, though, and this is a sore spot, with every single basketball coach that has ever existed from the time that you introduce kids to basketball all the way up and to Coach Knight and his frustration for the years and years that Shaquille O'Neal could not hit from the free throw line.
Yeah.
The Dogs have only hit 4 for 13 tonight from the charity stripe, which is right under 31%.
But they still lead 44-17. I think that goes on to show you that this game could really be even more lopsided than it is. 44-17 is pretty lopsided now. This game could easily be 64-17. I mean, the Dogs have had, opportunities to even separate themselves even more from the Wildcats here. But either way, it's a good first half for the Cedartown Bulldogs. I would like to see some perimeter shooting improve for the Dogs in that second half. But defense has been really, really stellar for the Bulldogs. I really feel like that's been the main story of this game, has been how the Dogs have held. I mean, when you hold a team under 20 points in the first half, that's definitely something to write home about. And the Dogs have really played great defense. Really, in the last couple of games, you look at the Rockmart game, played outstanding defense against the Jackets. Against the Cass Colonels, which you could argue that the Dogs were a little outsized in that, still able to play a good defensive game and was able to pick up the wins. And defense continues to really reign supreme for the Bulldogs.
Well, this is a team that's also, coming off of some momentum. They're riding high in what they're doing, and they know that they've been having recent success. And so anytime that you can kind of build off that momentum and walk into a building with positive attitude, especially when that building doesn't belong to you and you've got an opportunity to come away with a win, it just, automatically seems to be able to step your game up a level, and that's what Cedartown's been able to do on the road here tonight. Again, the Dogs with a big lead. It is 44-17 over the Woodland Wildcats. Both squads have come out onto the court, so we are getting ready to get this second half of play underway. We're going to send it back to the station for another 2-minute break to hear a word from all of our wonderful sponsors that bring you Cedartown High School basketball here on the Big Double A. And when we come back on the other side of that 2-minute break, it'll be second half action. Bulldog basketball right here on the Big Double A.
Are you ready for steel equipment, that is? At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember, Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Woodland will have possession to open this second half of play. They fired a three from the far sideline, and it was no good. And Davion Smith came away with the rebound. Cedartown trying to work it to ZDP. It's knocked away by Caden Morse. It'll be out of bounds. Cedartown basketball. The Dogs now working from left to right on your radio dial. The inbound pass will come to ZDP. Now back to Colton Prather. Prather with it. It's going to swing it to Davion. Davion from between the circles. Going to work to the right side. Going to try to get around the defender. Pull up jumper from just inside the free throw line. And it is no good. And the rebound is taken by the Wildcats. Woodland works into the corner again to Moore. This time near side. Now top of the key to Dougherty. Three-point attempt is up and it was no good. And Davion Smith comes away with another rebound. He will give it up to Prather. Prather into the front court. He's going to work to the right side. And it is out of bounds. They were going to try to feed it to Braylon Cawthorn, and we just lost it out of bounds.
Indiana now leading 27-7. Another touchdown for the Hoosiers in the Chick-fil-A Bowl with 3:13 to play in the first half. But the Dogs leading big here in the third quarter, 44-17.
Martin into the front court with it. Almost has it stolen. Knocked away. Davion Smith picks up the loose ball. Goes ahead to Braylon Cawthorn. And the basket, and it is no good. And they are going to get ZDP on an offensive foul. And I hate to say it, but that one is the right call.
It was.
Zane Diamond Paisley was trying to set it up so Braylon Cawthorn would have a free pass to the basket, and he threw an illegal screen. So
it wasn't a screen, it was a brick wall.
Yeah, absolutely. Woodland will get the basketball back. It'll be Hart to Dougherty. Dougherty, baseline jumper off the window, banks it in, and it's 44-19. Woodland strikes first in this second half. Davion, ZDP, pull up three, no good, and the rebound goes to the Wildcats. Quickly in transition, right side Dougherty, and it's 44-21.
Woodland on a little bit of a run here to start this third period.
Diamond Paisley, left side, now Prather with it, near side, Davion Smith. Smith working to the right, tries to feed it to Price. It was knocked away. Smith picked it up, and then it's knocked away again. Woodland with it. Left side, off the window and good. Amir Hart, and it's a 6-point run for the Wildcats. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We'll be back after this 60-second break here on the Big Double A.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Live Wire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Live Wire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Out of the timeout, Cedartown was able to float it to Keenan Price, who banked it off the window and quieted the Woodland crowd for a moment, who had become alive. Long two there from Woodland is no good. Braylon Cawthorn with the rebound. Prather with it into the front court near side. You can hear Woodland trying to make some noise here at home on a Friday night. Prather, top of the key, right side, Braylon Cawthorn. They float it to the big man. Keenan Price, right side, and the charge called.
Yeah, I'm afraid it was. That's the third on Price now, and he is in foul trouble. But he did. He turned, and his elbow was extended, and they'll call that every single time.
46-23, 5:26 left. Lathan Spivey is going to come in and relieve Price for a moment. I don't think he'll sit long, even with the three fouls.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
We'll wait and see, though, what Coach Burns has in mind. The inbounds pass will come to number 14, R.J. Martin. Martin near side to Heath. Heath back to Martin. Martin will get it across the timeline and a steal. Prather with it.
Colton Prather.
Floats it to ZDP off the window and good. 48-23. The Dogs are answering. Woodland had started this third period on a 6-0 run. Cedartown back-to-back, and now a steal. And again, ZDP off the window and good. Cedartown now on a 6-0 run. 50-23, we hit the half-century mark with 4:54 left in the third.
Great job by Davion Smith when he intercepted that ball. He danced around the line, and we're going to have a foul called on a reach-in on that pass. I think they're going to get, I believe, number 12 for the Dogs on the foul, and that will be Braylon Cothran's first foul. 3 already on the Dogs here in this third period.
Subs coming in for Woodland. It'll take a moment to get those in as Solomon James, the 5'11 sophomore, checks in for the Wildcats. Inbounds pass will come from Hart on the baseline, floats it in to Davis. Davis near side to Moore. Moore working around the corner, tries to work around Spivey, has to pick up his dribble. Will come back now to Davis. Davis will work it back towards the middle of the floor. He'll take it all the way to the Wildcat logo. Resets the offense. Goes to the right side to Hart. Hart tried to get it to Moore, a steal by Prather, all by himself off the window and good. Colton Prather with a steal and finishes at the other end.
Well, you mentioned Prather did not have any points last period. Now he does. He's got 4 of them.
Hart off the right side, goes baseline, and he is fouled hard. And that'll send him to the free throw line to shoot 2, and I believe they're going to get Spivey, and they will, and that'll be his first.
But 4 team fouls already on Cedartown in this third.
Hart was driving the baseline. Spivey, a little late to the party, caused the contact and the foul. So Hart at the free throw line to shoot a pair. First one is up, and it is good. It is now 52-24. Second free throw attempt on the way from Hart. It is up and it is in and out, no good. But the rebound is no good. The rebound put back no good. Rebound put back good. Dougherty.
And a foul.
I missed it.
I did too. I think Spivey.
We'll give it to Lathan. That would be his second. The end one on the way from Landon Dougherty, and it is good. Took a high bounce off the back of the iron, and it is now 52-27.
Bonus for Woodland already. 4 minutes to go in the third period. Lots of fouls here to begin this second half.
Prather left side, brings it near side to low. They go back to Prather. He's now going to go baseline, gets shut down by Dougherty, has to back it out. They'll feed to ZDP. Diamond Paisley almost loses it, and then a foul is going to be called against the Wildcats.
Yeah, Dougherty there trying to get in there with ZDP.
Well, they actually, I think they're going to get more on it.
It's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Didn't even think there's anywhere near contact.
Inbounds pass goes to Colton Prather, and he's going to get called for the travel, and he never moved.
He never moved, and his feet never came off the floor either. Well, Coach, Cedartown's coach, not really arguing the call there, and now but the Woodland coach is out on the floor arguing something now with the official. Now they're going to talk about this.
I mean, the Woodland official was halfway out onto the floor, so whatever it is, he feels very strongly about it. So the officials will get together and talk about it. It's all of this happening with 3:44 left here in the third period. Cedartown with a 52-27 lead, and they will change it. So the foul was called against Moore, but it should have been called against number 2, Landon Dougherty, and I think that's what they did. They just changed who the foul was called on.
All right. First foul, by the way, on Woodland in the period.
So Hart will feed it to the right side to Davis. Davis back to Hart across the timeline, working to his right. He just has it taken away from him. Davion Smith, there's going to be a warrant out for that young man, as that was a steal all day long. And then ZDP finishes. 54-27. Woodland into the front court. Hart left side, goes to the right side to Dougherty, and it was just too strong. Also, I don't think Dougherty was ready for it. And it's out of bounds off of Woodland. It'll be Cedartown basketball. Manny Holmes is going to check into the game for the Dogs. He will relieve Colton Prather, who is playing with those 3 fouls. Cedartown's big man Keenan Price also on the bench with 3 fouls. The inbounds will come from Malik Lowe gives it in to Davion Smith. Smith gets the call from Coach Burns into the front court. Going to put it on the floor, pulls it up at the elbow, gives his EDP. Diamond Paisley from the perimeter, now back to Smith. Smith working on the near side, long range 2. It is up and it is no good. Tipped away, Lathan Spivey almost comes away with it, but Manny Holmes does. Outside, Low a 3, no good. Rebound, Woodland.
It's number 22, that's Solomon James.
Underneath, and it is good. It's finished there by Amir Heath, and it's 54-29. Woodland refusing to go quietly into the ninth. Battling back, trying to keep it close. So far, they have outscored the Dogs by 2 here in this period. Smith tries to work around Hart, gives it to Lowe. Lowe drives the lane, has to do something with it, loses it, gets it back. Left side, feed to Spivey, right back to Lowe. Lowe goes to ZDP. Diamond Paisley from the Paul print. Going to go to the right, now the left. From the elbow, gives it up. Davion, pull up 3, long, no good. And the rebound goes to the Wildcats. Woodland quickly in transition. Left side, Hart has it blocked by Davion Smith. Shot was no good. Loose ball, Woodland. Amir Heath, and he is fouled as he went through a couple of defenders. And you know,
and Manny Holmes, I think, will pick up the foul.
I will say this, it is extremely difficult to guard against someone like Amir Heath. He plays at 100 miles an hour, and a lot like Chastity Washington, he just takes it to the defense. And because of his movements and how quickly he moves through there, it's just tough on a defender because, honestly, even if you don't commit the foul, he's going to make it look like you committed the foul. First free throw attempt off the front of the iron, no good.
Jaden Price to check in for Lathan Spivey. Indiana about to score another touchdown as we head toward halftime at the Peach Bowl.
I hope what I was trying to express came through there on radio, but it's just a hard thing kind of to describe unless you see it. 54-29 is your score here. 1:54 left in the third. As we said, second free throw attempt on the way is up, and it is good. And it is now 54-30. A 24-point lead for the Dogs. Davion into the front court, top of the key. He's going to go to the right side, and he is fouled as he went up for the layup off the right side. Fans not happy about it.
Austin Palomore, I believe, will get called for the foul. I think he felt like he had all ball, and honestly, I've got to.
I don't think I would argue with him on that one.
I've got to agree with him on that one. I think Cedartown got a gift there.
You know, that's one of those, Andrew. I'm not going to agree with you, but I'm also not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
First free throw attempt on the way from Davion is up, and it is
Cedartown's free throw shooting today has just not been that good.
It's been dismal. We just have not been able to be consistent from the charity stripe tonight. Second one is up, and it is good, but thankfully, I think we said this at halftime, with a lead this big, you don't have to be that consistent with it. Moore, though, he's going to drive, and he takes it to the window. Baseline floater, gets it to go, and it is 55-32. Davion into the front court. Smith going to work to his right, gives it up to Zane Diamond Paisley. He drives to his left, and he is going to be fouled. No, they're going to get ZDP on a charge.
I think the official hadn't made up his mind yet. He looked down on the floor to see who was down there, and then he looked back up and said, charge there on ZDP, and that's just not a good call.
Yeah.
You know, all the the parameters for a charge weren't there. I mean, he didn't have his feet set. He didn't have his arms crossed. I mean, it was just not a charge.
Caden Davis with it, top of the key. He has it stolen. Davion Smith again. Right side, gets it to go. The floater over the defender, 57-32 as we approach a minute to play. Here in the third period, the Dogs playing tough. And Zane Diamond Paisley's going to get called for a foul. And we've got an injured player for Woodland, looks like a cramp. That's going to be Zane Diamond Paisley's fourth foul. It's going to be the 18th foul on Cedartown in this third period of play, Andrew.
And you've got three guys in foul trouble, three starters in foul trouble going into this fourth period in a game that you're blowing the other team out.
Colton Prather with 3, Zane Diamond Paisley with 4, Keenan Price with 3. Training staff attending to the injured Wildcat. He has caught a cramp in each leg at the same time.
In the meantime, over in Atlanta, Indiana is putting it on Oregon. Indiana looks like they have gone into the end zone. They're reviewing it right now, but right now it's 34-7.
It'll hold. You know why?
Yeah.
Because those guys are not wearing orange and blue.
Touchdown. Yeah, they just reviewed it and then confirmed it.
They're not wearing orange and blue and from the state of Alabama.
That's right.
So that review will stand, and it does.
Wow. The young man for Woodland off the floor now. He's okay. They just had to work that cramp out.
It was number 5, Camden Davis, the 6'3 junior strong forward for the Wildcats.
Did you expect it to be 34-7 at halftime? 35-7?
Absolutely not.
I did not either.
There it is, 35-7.
Yeah, Sam had Oregon in this one.
I had Oregon and Miami in the national championship.
But I'll tell you what, though, if Indiana's playing as good as they are right now against Oregon, they're a favorite to win it all. And what a story.
So we've got
Christian Davis is going to be at the free throw line to shoot.
They're going to sub Davis in for Davis. So Davis for Davis there to shoot the 2 free throws. As number 5, Davis had to come out due to the injury. Free throw attempt on the way. It is up and it is good. And it is 57-33 as Braylon Cothran is going to check into the game for the foul trouble Zane Diamond Paisley, who will ride the bench for the rest of this third period with just under a minute left.
I assume we'll probably get all the starters back out to start the fourth period. But ZDP went from only 2 fouls to 4 fouls in this period. That free throw not good, and the rebound taken by the Dogs.
Yep, Manny Holmes tracks down the loose ball. He's going to try to give it to Malik Lowe.
Foul, come on.
Knocked out of bounds. It was knocked away by Woodland. It'll be Cedartown basketball.
Oh, man, I mean, he got slapped in the head. And no foul was called on that one. 52 seconds to go.
Inbounds will come to Davion Smith. Smith will slowly, methodically bring it into the front court. They go to Lowe. Lowe top of the key. Left side, Manny Holmes. Holmes with it. Going to try to drive to the left. Pull-up jumper. It's no good, and the rebound was taken by the Wildcats.
You're really missing the big guys right now.
Moore with it. He's going to try to drive. Can't get that one to go off the window. Offensive board taken by James, and then it's back outside to Moore, who fires a 3. It's no good. Offensive board by James, and he got the basket to go.
That's just not a good foul by the Bulldogs right there. Let's check who the foul was on. I think it might have been on...
I don't know.
I think it might have been on Braylon Cothran, I think.
We'll give it to him. That would be his second. So James finishes. The and one, no good. Off the back of the iron, too strong, and the rebound is taken by Cedartown's Malik Lowe. Finally picks up the loose ball. Smith will bring it into the front court and hold for the final seconds here in the third. Coach Burns directing traffic, giving him the green light to go. The pull up from just inside the elbow. It is no good. They'll go ahead to Moore. Moore finishes out the window, and it's good.
And just like that, that's going to make it a 20-point lead for the Dogs here as we head to the fourth period of play. Back after this 60-second break on the Big Double A.
Timeout. All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Bulldogs have the starting 5 back out there with the exception of Jalen Price, who's out there for ZDP, who's not in the ball game, and we'll have the possession to start the final frame up by 20.
57-37 is your score. Braylon Cawthorn working off the right side. Going to feed it to Keenan Price off the window. Can't get that one to go, and the rebound is taken by Woodland. They'll feed it to James. James near side. Going to work off of the wing. Feeds it over to number 25, Sammy Ray, who's entered the game for the first time tonight. They'll go to Heath. Heath with it on the baseline. He's going to try to get a floater to go. Can't get it to go. Got his own rebound, though. Outside to Ray. The three-point attempt is up, and it is no good. And Colton Prather checked back into the game, got the rebound. It'll be Davion Smith that'll push it into the front court for the Dogs. Left side off the wing, works to his right, drives the lane. Floater good.
Got to have that from the Dogs right here to keep this game out of reach. 22-point lead now, 59-37.
James across the timeline into the front court for the Wildcats. They'll come near side to Moore. Moore feeds it to Heath. Heath in the lane, and that one's good. 59-39, back to a 20-point lead. Again, I'll say it. I said it Tuesday night. I'll say it again. You want to keep this a double-digit lead. Dogs are up by 20. Davion from the logo. Left side. Feeds to Jaden Price. Now back to Davion. Smith working off of that far side wing. Now he's going to pull up jumper from just inside the arc off the back of the iron. No good. And the rebound was taken by the Wildcats. It'll be James into the front court, working to the right side. The feed to Ray. 3 on the way. No good. It was short. Rebound Jaden Price. They're going to go ahead. Colton Prather on the other end. Right side layup good. They fed ahead to Prather, who was one-on-one with James, and Prather was able to get it to go, and it's 61-39.
Yeah, Prather was wide open, an easy lay-in for him.
James, or no, excuse me, that was number 12, Davis.
Oh, big block there by the big man.
Keenan Price with another big block. Sends it out of bounds. It'll stay Woodland basketball. They will trigger from the baseline. It'll be Christian Davis who will send it in. They wanted to catch and shoot 3 from Moore. They couldn't get it, so they go outside to Solomon. James, who
another block.
And another block. Braylon Cawthorn comes away with it. Was that Price again with the block?
Yes, it was. Keenan Price, big-time block.
Jaden Price, pull-up jumper off the window from 4 feet out. Can't get that one to go. A lot of traffic there, though. In his defense, he had a couple defenders in his face. In transition, Davis. And the foul is going to be called against Cedartown's big man, Keenan Price.
And now he's got 4.
Christian Davis, the 6-foot senior, just drove the lane, made the contact with Cedartown's Keenan Price. That's his 4th, as you said, Andrew. And it looks like he's going to get some relief as Davis will go to the charity stripe for 2 with 5:43 left to play here in the 4th period. First free throw attempt on the way. It's up, and it is no good. In and out. And here comes Malik Lowe, and he will relieve Cedartown's Keenan Price. Dogs will make some adjustment on the rebound alignment.
Keenan Price with only 2 rebounds today, 10 points, but he's been limited here in the second half because of fouls.
Second free throw attempt on the way from the Wildcats, Davis, and that one is good. And it's 61-40. This is about where you want to keep Woodland, at arm's length. Braylon Cawthorn, handoff goes to Jaden Price. Price goes to Prather. Prather far side, working off the wing. 360 spin. He tries to drive to the lane, has it knocked away, nothing called. Woodland trying to go ahead to James. James goes back to Moore, and it's just through his hand, but Dougherty is there to clean it up. Dougherty will give it out to Christian Davis, who will reset the offense and slow it back down. He goes to his right. The handoff goes to James. James working off the far side. Now they'll feed to Heath. Heath drives the lane, and they're going to call a foul in the lane. And again, that one is going to be, I believe, on Cedartown's Colton Prather, which would be his 3rd. It was either against Prather or Jaden Price. We hope it's against Jaden Price, though.
Well, if it's on Prather, that's 4 for him.
Free throw attempt on the way. It's up, and it is good from number 10, Amir Heath. And I'm going to say that that one was actually on Jaden Price because I feel like Coach Burns would be making a move if that would have been Colton's 4th. But then again, you already got ZDP and Keenan Price on the bench. Second free throw attempt is up, and it is good, and it's 61-42.
ZDP has not played any minutes here in this 4th period yet.
And I think he's holding him until he absolutely has to have him. Davion Smith will give to Braylon Cawthorn. Cawthorn on the left side from the elbow. Now they'll go to Jaden Price. A 3 on the way. It's going to be short, and the rebound is taken by the Wildcats. It'll be number 5, Davis, into the front court. Moves to his right, drives the lane. I don't know how that's not a travel. Offensive board. Putback is no good. And Malik Lowe comes away with the rebound for the Dogs. Into the front court will be Davion Smith. Smith, the handoff goes to Colton Prather. Prather goes to Lowe. Lowe almost loses it, gets it back, gives it back to Colton Prather. Prather to Davion Smith. Smith working from the top of the key, working to his right. Left side, Malik Lowe. Lowe from the wing. Davion, top of the key. Davion's going to work to his right. Gives it to Colton Prather. Just inside the perimeter, can't get it to go, and the rebound is going to be taken by Woodland, and then we've got a stoppage in play, and we're going to have a foul called, and this one I think is going to be against Jaden Price for sure.
No,
it's going to be.
It's going to be on Braylon Cawthorn. That'll be 3 on him.
Yeah. So it looks like Woodland will inbound from the near side. The handoff is going to go to Heath. They'll give it right back to Davis. Davis over to the right side to Camden Davis. He's going to work to his right. They're going to go to Moore. Moore comes back to Davis. Davis is going to float it back to Heath, back to Davis. He's going to try to drive the lane. And that is good off the window, and it's 61-44.
Well, I'll tell you what, Woodland refusing to capitulate here in this ball game. Dogs have slowed down significantly here in the latter part of the third and most of this fourth period.
Keenan Price is back on the floor. We tried to give it to him, and it's a turnover. Woodland with it off the window and good, and it's 61-46.
Oh, they're catching up,
and
man.
We've got a timeout on the floor as Woodland is outscoring the Dogs here in the fourth period, 9-4. We're going to send it back to the station for a 30-second break. We'll be back after this break here on the Big Double A.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Bulldogs have gone flat a little bit here late in the ball game, but thankfully the big padding of the lead. It's 61-46, but they are catching back up.
Well, and what you don't want to have is you don't want to have a repeat of the Cass game where we allow, the Colonels to work their way back into that game and to take the lead late, and then we just had to battle with them late. And so Cedartown, a good timeout. Hopefully a timeout to settle the nerves.
And you're not in a good place to battle because you got 2 guys with 4 fouls, 2 guys with 3 fouls.
Zane Diamond Paisley has come back onto the floor for the Dogs, so you've got your original starting 5. Davion Smith, near side, the corner of 3. Good idea, no good, and the rebound is taken once again by the Wildcats. This time it's Moore. Moore feeds to Davis. Davis over the right side, a 3 on its way from Moore. It's no good. Rebound, though, in the putback, it's also no good. It was from Dougherty, and then Davion came away with the rebound for the Dogs. Prather will feed to Braylon Cawthorn. Cawthorn coming from the right side, gives to Keenan Price, the big man. 360 spin in the lane, can't get it to go. And Woodland comes away with the rebound. Dogs can't buy a basket right now. Woodland tried to go down low. Heath was trying to feed it to Davis, but it was knocked away by the Dogs. It'll stay Woodland basketball. 2:41 left. Cedartown on top, 61-46. Trying to stamp out this charging Wildcats team. 3-point attempt is no good. Rebound taken by Colton Prather. Prather will slowly bring it into the front court. Going to get the call from Coach Burns over on the sideline. He directs traffic from there. The big man, Keenan Price, feeds down low to Braylon Cawthorn. Cawthorn wanted to give and go to Price. It wasn't there, so we come back outside to Davion. Smith feeds it to ZDP. Diamond Paisley working off the left side. Pull up 3, no good. Rebound, Keenan Price. That putback is good, though.
Yeah, right there to get it to go, and Price finally gets a basket here in this fourth period.
2 minutes left. Dougherty Near side, feeds it to Davis. Davis going to go to the far side to Moore. Moore, he's just going to drive the lane, and it's no good. And Keenan Price is there for the rebound.
Well, Moore was right there for the lay-in. He just had too much on it. I mean, he was wide open and couldn't get it to go in. And thankfully for the Dogs, they're going to get it back without points scored.
And precious time ticking off the clock for Woodland. Colton Prather with it, trying to work around Moore. He will get around Moore. Goes to the lane, kick out to ZDP. Diamond Paisley floats it to Keenan Price, and then the left-handed layup, easy off the glass, easy as can be, and it's 65-46.
Yeah, back to a 19-point lead, and that's just about it.
Davis off of the baseline, and that is a good block by Price, and he's going to get called for the foul.
And that'll be his 5th, and he's going to be on the bench for the rest of the night.
He must have got him with his belly button.
I mean, I guess so. That is 5. So he'll have to come out of the game, and I guess
Malik Lowe
will come in.
Yep, he'll come in and sub for the now fouled out Keenan Price. So the night is done for the Bulldog big man. He's going to finish at 14 points and 4 rebounds and 5 personal fouls.
Yeah.
And a couple of blocks on the night as well, though. Price not as effective as we wanted him to be, but anytime we can finish the big man in double figures, we've had a good night. First free throw attempt from Camden Davis, the 6'3 junior, is no good. 1:22 left. Cedartown trying to pick up the win on the road. That second free throw attempt, it was up and it was good, and it's now 65-47. Colton Prather will bring it into the front court for the Dogs quickly, and now he'll bring it back out and slow it down. 1:15 on the clock. Prather going to work around Davis. He's going to drive the lane. Right-handed layup was no good, and nobody there to help clean up on the rebound, but a steal by ZDP. And Diamond Paisley will just hold it for a moment. A minute to go.
Yep.
Now they'll give it to ZDP on the far sideline after they brought it to Lowe on the near sideline. Davion Smith with it, going to work from the W, and a foul called as Jonathan Hart was trying to stick with Davion Smith, and he forced the contact, but that's only the first team foul on Woodland here in this 4th period.
Well, yeah, the first team foul, and only 4 for the Dogs here in this period. You know, the third period was all about fouls, and this 4th period is all about letting them play.
Inbounds pass goes to Zane Diamond Paisley. Paisley working off of that far side wing from us in the press box. Over to the right side, Davion Smith now feeds to ZDP. Now we'll go back outside with it. We know we've got time to kill, and Dougherty is going to foul Zane Diamond Paisley, and that's going to be the second here in the period.
Yeah, the Wildcats have lots of fouls to give here late.
And I said press box, but let's be honest. We're sitting at a card table in the bleachers.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you know what?
It's our press box.
It's our press box for the night.
Just wait till we go to Dalton. We'll actually have a press box there.
The broadcast booth to rival all basketball broadcast booth.
Not only one broadcast booth, but 2 of them.
Yep. Cedartown will inbound it from the far sideline. Colton Prather will send it into Davion Smith into the backcourt. Smith going to work it into the front court where Hart will pick him up.
Yep.
And then a hold there on Hart, as we know Davion was just going to kill time. There are 30.5 seconds left. And that is going to be the 5th foul called on Jonathan Hart. So I believe his night is done. And it looks like we'll also make a substitution for Dougherty. Cedartown Bulldogs about to pick up their
It's their third win in a row.
And their 2nd win in region play. The inbound went to Zane Diamond Paisley, and then he was fouled with 27.3 ticks left on the old scoreboard.
Well, did they get Davis or Palmore?
They got 11 Palmore. That's only 14 fouls.
I was going to sub 4.
We're going to send just about everybody. Manny Holmes will come in. Trey Binion's going to come in. Jacoby Williams is going to come in. Lathan Spivey also going to come in. I got a chance to speak with Lathan on Sunday after the Rockmart game. We talked for a few minutes about how well the Dogs play. Spivey will send it in to Manny Holmes. And now it looks like Woodland will just back off. Now, the Dogs will have to shoot the basketball. There's right at a second
maybe a little less than a second.
Yep. So Holmes has picked up his dribble, though, and he needs help. He's got to do something with it. Loose ball. It's going to be picked up by Shamar Spurgeon, who feeds it to number 15, Trey Binion. And Binion gets that one to go, and that's his first basket of the night. A last-second shot with 2.2 clicks, and it's no good. And the Dogs are going to pick up a road win. It's a 20-point win for the Dogs. Cedartown 67, Woodland 47. We're going to take a 60-second break. We'll come back and we'll wrap this one up. You are listening to Cedartown High School basketball right here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Final score here from Woodland High School. Cedartown 67, Woodland 47. The Dogs pick up their second region win of the season, their third win in a row. Your final standing, or statistics, I should say, tonight, Zane Diamond Paisley finishes the night as the leading scorer for the Dogs. He had 19.7 rebounds. Davion Smith, 18 points and 5 rebounds on the night. Keenan Price, the big man, again coming through for the Dogs, and he's going to finish in double figures. 14 points, only 4 rebounds for Price, but he did what we needed him to do, and even though you would love for those rebound totals to be a little higher, he was exactly what we needed down low, a big physical presence that was able to kind of dominate that low post position. Colton Prather would finish tonight with 6 points. Jaden Price and Malik Lowe both finished tonight with 3, and then you had Braylon Cothran and Trey Binion who finished tonight with 2 points apiece. So that is your final statistics here from Woodland High School for tonight's win. Again, Dogs pick up the 20-point road win, 67-47. The Dogs will return to action on Tuesday night. We're going to stay in Bartow County. We've got to go on the road once again, and it is going to be a tough matchup as the Lady Dogs and Bulldogs will travel to Cartersville to take on the Purple Hurricanes. Girls will tip at 7 o'clock. Boys will tip at 7:30. Andrew Carter and I will be on the call for you, so be sure to tune in. 106.1 FM, AM 1340. Also YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and audio-only version of Tuesday night high school hoops on the road. Be sure to join us in the morning, Saturday mornings with Sam, around 8:15. Andrew Carter will join me. We'll talk a little bit more about the girls' matchup tonight as they would pick up a win as well, their first win in region play. We'll talk a little bit about this one. We'll also talk about all kind of other sporting events and things going on around the area. We'll break down some of that Indiana-Oregon game as the Hoosiers look to be well on their way to a national championship appearance as they have a big lead at the half. For Tyrone, back at the station running the controls for my broadcast partner, Andrew Carter from Woodland High School, I'm Sam Branch saying, as always,